Looksmaxxing methods. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that today, dog. I have seeing this like super fringe movement literally blow up before my very eyes. And here's the truth, dog. Okay, the truth is, man, as in anything that can be spoken that gets a large following, there is always a hint of truth. Okay, before it was Looksmaxxing, it was red pill. Before it was red pill, it was a lot of things. It was a lot of things, okay? Listen, whenever you get a big major movement in here and you get a bunch of people that are admittedly, fairly insecure, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing, bro. A lot of the greatest things ever done were done out of a place of insecurity. Like, I'm sorry, dog, Michael Jordan, I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that guy was not insecure, okay? Bro was so insecure, he became the GOAT of the sport just to feel something. The point that I'm trying to make here, dog, okay, is that in the pursuit of self-improvement, you're eventually going to run into the wall of reality and start making a brand new scoring system of how I can improve my cantle tilt. We have a lot that we're going to be talking about in this video, okay? We're going to be going through Looksmaxxing methods, everything from gym maxing, no fap, banana improvement, and of course, surgical intervention. We have a lot that we're going to be talking to. If you enjoy this video, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and if we do not hit that, we will reach 500,000 before the release of GTA 6, okay? I do believe we will be hitting that, okay? So hit the bell icon to stay notified, and if you make this video makes you laugh, well, welcome to the channel. With all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Let's go. Gym maxing. We are going to be ranking all of these methods on how much I actually think they will improve, because there is some methods that, yeah, no, obviously, do that, okay? There's some sprinkles of truth here, and then there's other ones that are just dumb. Like, brother, I'm going to tell you about gym maxing really quick. Yes, going to the gym, becoming more physically dominant, being able to mog. Yeah, no, that does help. Let me just tell you something right now, dog, okay? And here's the craziest part. You don't even have to be, like, that big. Like, not really, bro. Like if you're above the like, honestly, like 13% body fat, have some muscle mass on you, you'll look great. Now, understand this, bro. Like, here's the flip side. Here's the flip side. You don't have to be as crazy jacked as you think in order to pick up women. I'm assuming this is the point of Looksmaxxing, but in some cases, that's not the case, and it's literally just to mog other people. And in that case scenario, just do combat sports, bro. You'll get the same effect, and it'll be cooler. But when we're looking at gym maxing as opposed to trying to pick up women, the truth is, dog, once you're a certain type of build, like you got some pretty, like, good shoulders on you, you look good while you're in clothes, okay? Now, when you're taking off the clothes, all you need is, like, a slightly visible abs. And honestly, bro, you just got to get down to 13% to maybe 12% body fat, and you are golden. And I know that sounds like, okay, well, that's pretty difficult. Well, yes, it is. Okay, and you'll still hear Becky over here say something like, well, actually, dad bods are kind of in season. Let me just say this right now, bro. I'm trying not to be that guy. I have never talked to a woman that I think actually understood what a Sorry, there's a weird cut there. There was deer outside and my dogs were going absolutely ballistic. Oh, what was I going to say? Maybe they cut me off because I was about to say something controversial. Maybe I was, but I'm going to say it again. Yeah, bro, I've never talked to a woman that actually knew what they were talking about when they brought up a dad bod. I'll just say that right now, ladies, you have no clue what a dad bod is. Like, you just don't. Like, no, your idea of a dad bod, at least from what I've seen, is somebody that 100% lifts and they're just comfortable. And here's the truth. That's not as bad. Like, that's not as unattainable. But, like, what you guys are actually looking for is I want a dude that looks like he lifts, but, like, doesn't lift too much. And it's weird. And, like, just say that. Let's be more honest here, okay? And there's, like, no real middle ground here, okay? Like, well, I would prefer a dad bod here. It's like, this is what it really is. They want a gym bro, but they also want a gym bro that isn't, like, calorie counting so hard that when she orders her, chicken tenders and fries at the local restaurant, the dude can finish it without worrying around his macros. I'll say that right now. That is the take that I kind of come to whenever they're talking about, like, I actually like a dad bod. No, you want a jacked dude that isn't worried about macros. That's really what you're talking about right now, bro. And here's the truth. That's not as unattainable. And I do believe being physically fit is going to bring you more joy than honestly, like, you're willing to admit. I know, like, that clavicle dude was saying something like, I think it's like clavicular. It's one of those clav. I actually hate going to the gym. I admire your discipline to be able to go. Well, who actually enjoys going to the gym? Me, brother. I do. Why are you saying it like nobody enjoys it? Brother, no, you're just self-reporting. Good on you that you can get on it through discipline. even though I'm just gonna be real, it's like but we have a lot that we're going to get into, brother. Gym maxing is low-key great, bro. Now, there is a point where it's like, brother, you're not going to be able to lift your waist to getting women because there does come a point where you get diminishing returns because once you're like a bodybuilder level, it's kind of like, man, you're going to attract more dudes, honestly. Like, more dudes are going to come up to you being asking what your lift is than anything. And the truth is, man, I'll still put it in great, though, because it does give a lot of secondary beneficial effects. Put it in great. No FAP. Yes, this is actually one of them. Brother, I'm gonna be real here, dog. This is one of those things that you can do more for your like a mental health, like it'll more help you in this effect. But in terms of like actually looksmaxxing, I know some people bring up like the testosterone argument. Do you know what else you can do to like actually like boost your testosterone? And this isn't like a joke. Like this is like so proven that like it blows this out of the water completely. Just get a good sleeping schedule. If you can get 8 hours of sleep, that will help you infinitely more than this. And the problem is in some of y'all, you kind of like, you can't do one or the other. You either do this or you get good sleep. And the truth is in that scenario, I guess so. But like the truth is, man, another thing, eat good protein, go to the gym. Brother, every other, like, unless you're going so far in the optimization, and the truth is, man, if you're going this far in the optimization and you still haven't gotten with a woman, you're probably just the least charismatic individual to ever live, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro, you're telling me you have the perfect physique, you're telling me that you have the perfect sleep schedule, the perfect diet, and you're like, no, this last thing is going to make me amazing. No, bro, if you still haven't gotten a honey by this point, brother, I'm sorry, you're probably just weird, or your charisma stat is at the all-time low, and you got to do some charisma maxing. Brother, yes, there's almost no real benefit here, especially when you're looking at, like actual physical benefit. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's cool, and I'll give you respect for it, but it's just dumb. It's, even in rare cases, like, you could just do other things. I'm going to put it in dumb. Hairstyles. Yeah, bro, believe it or not, this is one of those where, like, it kind of surprises me that, like, I'm gonna be real here. The reason that the Looksmaxxing community low-key does work for a good amount of people is there's a lot of people, you're literally teaching basic grooming. Like, I'll just be honest with you, like, oh my goodness, I actually have to have a haircut that doesn't look absolutely awful for my face. Oh my goodness, yeah, that did completely help. Oh my goodness, yeah, I should probably try to groom myself. Yeah, obviously. Like, it's amazing to me that this had to be taught to you. And the truth is, man, this is one of the quickest ways to literally switch around your entire look. Like, yeah, no, brother, yeah, your crusty, greasy, haircut. Yeah. That's the thing that's holding you back. It probably is. Like that's a good first step. Like, if you can get a good hairstyle for who you are, brother, you are going to immediately notice a step up in your self-confidence and your ability to talk to the lady folk. And the truth is, man, is that going to win you the day? Maybe. But the truth is, man, is it's such a low barrier, like it's such an easy thing to start with that I would actually put it in, it works very well. Basic grooming, if you don't have it, is the biggest game changer for you, and I'm going to put it right there. Cold showers. Brother, the amount of people that were got hooked, line, and sinker, bro, over the fact that they legitimately thought that they could change their lives with a cold shower, and were so far down into it that they were like, yeah, this is the way to do it. Brother, there's like almost no real benefits to like taking a cold shower. Like, but my physique looks better. Yeah. Also, go outside during the winter shirtless, brother. Yeah, your physique will look really good because your muscles are actually tightening up because they're trying to keep warmth. Because if they don't tension up, you're going to go into hypothermia. Yeah, brother, like, you are literally socking your body into, like, tightening up its physique because it's going into sock and survival mode. That, like, the feeling that you're getting, like that your brain going to hyperdrive is socking your system back and turning on. And the problem is, dog, is it's such a momentary boom that you don't really notice. Brother, most of the benefits that y'all say when you guys are taking cold showers are either stuff that is so momentary that's like, my physique looks better after being in cold water. Of course it does. Or two, is straight up just like, yeah, that didn't actually happen. You convinced yourself that was going to happen. Brother, yeah, cold showers are dumb. Like, this is dumb advice. Yeah, you look good. Your physique looks good in cold water. Yes, that doesn't actually make your physique better, though. It just made it better for, like, a couple minutes. I'm gonna put it in dumb. Status. Yeah. Like literally upping status maxing, I think they're calling it, bro. Like upping your money, upping your bread game, upping your social media game. Dude, that's the truth. Let me just tell you something right now, dog, okay? Every social media has its place, okay? Twitch is for the live streamers, TikTok is for the short form, YouTube is the king of all. Instagram, I do believe, is strictly for getting women. I do believe that. I do believe Instagram is purely the reason why that is. I don't want to get too into it. I do believe that is the sole purpose of Instagram, because other than that, I don't see any other purpose in that social media platform. Okay? If you can up your status, if you can appear more important than you actually are, that is true. It does pull people in. Like, the truth is, dog, let me spit a little bit of game to you, dog. Okay? If you can walk around and act like somewhat confident, that does improve your game. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Like, whenever I hear a chick talk about, like, yeah, man, like, I kind of want somebody that's like a little bit of a bad boy. Do you know what they actually mean when they say bad? Like, this is what I mean. Again, I don't want to sound like this, but you're forcing me to sound like this, okay? Most women have no clue what a dad bod is, like, at all. And most of the time when a girl describes a nice guy or a bad boy, this is what they're describing. A nice guy is like a guy that just really likes their partner or them, but has literally nothing else going on. And I'll say this right now, like, you can really love the person that you're with. If they are the only thing that you have, oh my goodness, bro, I'd leave you. I would leave. If that's the only thing, you don't have any, like, goals, any ambition, any bread, you got nothing? Brother, yeah, I would leave you too. I'm just going to be blunt with you. I probably would. Now, when they go over to the bad boy, like, listen, there is a point of diminishing returns here. Like, if you're, like, legitimately a bad person, yes, you're not, then you're just a piece of trash. But, like, brother, you know the meme of, like, the nonchalant guy low-key does kind of pull, and the reason why is that he doesn't give too much than he is being given. Like, there is a level of self-respect that, like, yeah, bro, you might like, they might say that you have an ego on you. Nah, I call it self-worth, honey. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just how I look at it, bro. When you're doing, like, status and you're being like, I actually have stuff that I do, like, I have a level of self-importance in myself that I'm going to hold myself in a higher regard, I'm not gonna allow certain things to slide, brother, that builds attraction, my mon ami, okay? You got a little bit of the mystique, you got a little bit of the aura, you got a little bit of that, The truth is, bro, that works very well, and you don't have to be famous, like, you just don't, brother, but carry yourself like, yeah, bro, I know I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Like here's some free game for you, y'all, bro. If you're going on a date, don't go on the date thinking to yourself, I really have to impress her. Go on the date going in with the mindset of, I really wonder if they're gonna fit well for me. That's how you should look into it, bro. You should go into this as, like, let's just see if we go well together. It's not a self-worth of yourself. It's not a reflection of their self-worth. It's a matter of your worth together. And if that doesn't work, doesn't work. Don't let that hit your ego, dog. Okay? Be reborn. Be better. I'm sorry. I'm going to put it in works very well, though. Sleep maxing. This is what I mean. We're literally teaching basic, like, survival to people. And it's like, dude, it's a game changer. Who would have thought, man, if I start... Like... I'm not kidding. I swear, if I'm talking to a dude being like, yeah, bro, I was having a really bad life, but then I started sleep maxing, and weirdly enough, man, I just started feeling better. What the hell is sleep maxing? Anyways, man, I just started, like, engaging my sleep maxing at, like, 8 p.m., and I would try to wake up at, like, 8 in the morning, and I just really started feeling better. So you mean you got a great sleeping schedule? Brother, you're getting 12 hours of sleep. Let me ask y'all a question. When was the last time y'all got 12 hours? Like, no. When was the last time y'all got 12 hours of uninterrupted rest? Brother, I damn near teared up at that thought. Like, y'all sleep for 12 hours? Bro, best I can do is 5. Best I can do is 5, dog, okay? I'm running on caffeine, my mon ami, okay? Dude, 12 hours of sleep is like, you better not be whining about anything, bro. If you can get 12 hours of sleep, dude, life has to be sunshine and rainbows. Like, that sounds like an actual, like, like, that's insane, dude. Like, we're gonna be talking about this, bro. Like, how many hours do y'all sleep? I'm not even trying to, like, comment bait. I'm, like, legitimately asking to know. I get, like, 5 hours, 6 hours max. I like fall asleep at like 1 a.m. and then like sometimes I wake up at like 7. Most of the times it's 1 a.m. to like 8 a.m. and I wake up and I just do my thing. Like, how many hours do y'all get, bro? 12 hours sounds like heaven. And yeah, I could probably really use this. I'm gonna put this in great, bro. Actually, I'm gonna put it in works very well so we could sleep our sleeping schedules together, bro. Works very well. Banana maxing. Let me tell you something, bro. There's a lot of blessings that I was given that honestly, man, like I'm thankful for. Like number one, man, I'm 6'1.5". Yes, I'm hanging on to that half inch. I'm hanging on to that half inch, brother. You will never take that from me. 6'1.5". Okay, I'm about 220 pounds. Okay, I got broad shoulders, fairly athletic. Like I got a little bit. I got some gifts there. Okay, and another one of those, low key. Not doing the worst. Not doing the worst, brother. I'm gonna be real here, bro. Imagine you're pulling up and you're like rolling in on like the limited edition, like little like what are those little tiny iPhones? Like the little like iPods. Yeah, like you got like an iPod mini. Bro, I'm gonna be real here, dog. You might have to start resorting to some of these methods, okay? There's some pumps that'll help you. Never used them. There's some other methods that you can try. Never had to do it. The truth is, mon ami, this one, like, how crazy is this, bro? Imagine if there was a machine at the gym that, like, added girth and length at the same time. Brother, literally, like, they couldn't bring the disinfectant quick enough, bro. There would be a line of dudes just right then and there being like, I want to see how strong I can get it. Like, bro, there would be lines out the door, bro. And before I see somebody say, oh my goodness, that's so gross. Okay, Becky. Let's just be for real here, okay? You got like 17 different exercises to get more cake, and I still got more than you, okay? Talking to me like my body ain't tea. I don't know what to tell you, okay? My waist thinner, my butt bigger. What are we talking about, Becky? I beat you at your own game. Get out of here, bro. Becky made me mad, okay? Becky's getting hit with the venom right about now, okay? But brother, if there was a machine for this, brother, this would be, like, I would open 1,500 gyms in my state, and I would put this machine at the back of there, and I would charge, like, 3 different memberships, where you can be like, okay, you get 30 minutes on the Girthmaster 3000, and then you're set. Not really, though, okay? Like, the truth is, man, like, that's what I would be doing. I would be making bread. And then that goes into status maxing. But, brother, here's the truth. I like to think that, like, there's not a lot of people that need this. I would love to think that, but then there's some of y'all that I'm like, whew. Like, at least, when y'all joke, sometimes I don't know. And you know what, bro? I'm going to put it in rare cases as a respect to some of y'all out there, man. I'm laying this out like a memorial candle to mourn our fallen. I'm going to put it in rare cases, though. Tattoo maxing. Brother, you ever go through dating profiles and the amount of basic white girls that I swear had just got out of the congregation of Starbucks, okay? And they put in their profile, like, top 3 things. Tattooed guys. Ugh. I need you to calm it down there, Serena. Okay, I need you to calm it down there. Okay, use a little bit strains. Okay, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say here. I get it to a certain degree, and the truth is, man, I'm gonna try to get some ink on me, but this is where I'm conflicted. Do you go the forearm route? And this is another thing, dog. Every single dude that gets tattoos and he starts getting tattoos on his forearm, I know the only reason you got that tattoo there is you trying to get some. And the truth is, man. And truth is, I'm not going to judge you so hard. But, like, this is my thought, bro. If I'm getting tattoos, I'm starting, like, underneath the t-shirt. I like the reveal of, like, oh, hello, everybody, hello. Like, this is me in public. And then the moment this puppy comes off, bro, the muscle cover comes up. Boom, jacked, broad shoulders. And then I got Notorious right here. Brother, I ain't gonna lie. Would y'all view me different if I, like, take off my shirt and you see the Notorious right here? Like a big font right here. We got the Infamous right here. Like, I can't do Notorious. I'm gonna do the Infamous right here. I cannot let you guys choose my tattoos, dog. I can't let you guys. Y'all would do awful things. But if we get 1 million, I'm just kidding. Don't hold me to that. That's gonna get clipped. Bro, tattoo maxing, I'm going to be real here, dog. This is the truth. What type of women are you trying to get? That would be my question to you. Like, there's certain things that you can do to attract a certain type of woman. Like, when you're advertising yourself, how do you wish to advertise yourself? Like, if you advertise yourself on being a good person, you like animals, you're probably going to get a chick that really likes animals. If you advertise yourself with having money, you're probably going to get a chick that's only there for your money. If you're advertising that you have mother and father issues, May God help your soul, bro. You are going to attract like the actual demonic succubus herself, and she is going to try to suck the soul out of you. And some of y'all are already on hands and knees begging for that. Okay, don't do that. That's a bad hack that y'all are going to be using. I'm going to put tattoo maxing, honestly. I'm going to put it in good. I'll get some ink, but I'm getting it for different reasons, brother. I'm sorry. Hey, brother, if you need a tattoo to go get with a woman, I'm sorry. She's not going to be there for very long. I'm just going to keep it real here. But some of y'all don't care, so I'm going to put it in good. Diet maxing. This is very true. Remember when I was talking about how, like, people will do no fat because they think it improves their testosterone? When in reality, like, if you just weightlift and have a fairly clean diet, it'll do the exact same thing, if not better. Yeah, that's what that's going to do. The truth is, man, is like if you just start eating like fairly like good stuff, like I'll tell you what I eat, dog. I wake up, I have a 30 milligram protein shake. Boom. Not milligram, 30 grams of protein shake, 300 milligrams of caffeine, straight to the drum. And then right when I'm out of there, bro, I have an orange, I have an apple, and then I go to the gym. After I'm done with the gym, I come back. I have 5 eggs, okay? 5 scrambled eggs cooked in avocado oil because it has a low smoke point. And then I get a nice piece of sourdough bread, and then I get an avocado. Done. I blend it inside of there. I squeeze it out like a little yogurt paste. Boom, boom. Butter it on there. Avocado toast, eggs, my creatine, and another protein shake. Boom. Consume that. I'm feeling Gucci, bro. I'm feeling amazing after that. And then after that, if I'm feeling like I've done enough to deserve a little bit of a treat, I have a piece of bread with peanut butter on it. And then we go in the dinner. I'm having 2 carne asada tacos, brother. And if I'm feeling really good, I'll throw in some mashed potatoes. Other than that, that's really what I do be eating, and I feel great, dude. Ever since I cleaned up the diet, I notice I'm like a bit quicker. Like I can do reference, boom, pull up stats. Like I feel like I'm Iron Man, dog. Like I'm over here pulling up stats, calling in Jarvis my constants, and everything's working out great. And yeah, that's because I cleaned up my diet, bro. It works very well. I'm going to put it right up there. Like these things right here, honestly, broken. I'm putting it up there. Mewing. I'm going to be honest with you, dog. I don't do this, like, at all. I'll chew gum. I think that low-key kind of saved me because I've been told my jawline's pretty optimal. How do I feel about that, dog? Like, when you're being told by another dude that you have an optimal jawline, I really don't know how to take that, so I just nod and say, thanks, bro. And then I go back home and I'm like, the fuck does he mean by optimal? Okay, like, when we're going through all of that, I think he probably thinks I do a little bit of the mewing. Like, I'm like... And it's like, no, bro, I chew a lot of gum. I need to actively be doing something. I'm like... Always. There was a time I was flirting with a chick, okay? And then I phrased this in a way where I spit accidental game. She's over here being like, oh, you're very fidgety. And I'm like, yeah, I'm very fidgety. Like, I have to either move my hands, move this, I have to move my mouth. It's like, what do you mean by move your mouth? And I'm over here like, oh, yeah, I just always have to be doing something. And it's like, that's interesting. And then she brushed my leg underneath the table. Bro, let me tell you, when you spit accidental game and you wind up into cut content... bro, listen, and then you can use like that dialogue tree for later if you really need to. Dude, nothing hits harder when you accidentally spit game, dude. Okay? Dude, I'm like giving myself a pat right there, dude. I remember accidentally doing that and being like, yo... let's go! That's the truth, man, okay? And then when we're looking at back in the mewing, I'm going to put it in good because I have very limited expertise when it comes to this. I just chew a lot of gum and it seems to help. That and I have pretty good genetics when it comes to this. I'm going to put it in good. Fasten maxing. Just wear better clothes, dog. Like, and here's the truth, bro. Not all clothes works the same. Like, I found optimally, I'm making myself cringe by saying that. Dude, I look good in flannels. I give off like a, I've been told, well, I've been told that I give off a young father vibe, okay? And that makes a lot of sense for the type of woo! Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. What have I done? Okay, like the point that I'm trying to make here, dog, okay, I'm rolling up with like the flannel looking like a young father, pulling up in with my Ford Explorer. Bro, that's the vibe that I'm giving off. I gotta dress the part. I've also been told that I look like a hot substitute for a history class. They get really specific, dog. I really don't know what to tell you, and the truth is, man, is I'm kind of just going along with every role that I'm kind of playing at the time, and the truth is, man, it low-key just kind of works. I'm going to put Maxxing, honestly, bro, in great. Find what you look good in, keep on doing that, and keep on going, bro. I'm going to put it in great. Maxxing. This is just being charismatic and telling jokes. Let me tell you something right now, dog. You've heard the stereotype of like, man, that really ugly dude was able to get with that super fine woman over there because he was funny. Bro, that's unbelievably true. That is unbelievably true, bro. If you are charismatic, oh my gosh, bro. It's like playing a game where you unlock the cheat codes. Dude, if you can unlock the charisma, brother, you can go anywhere. Let me tell you something right now, dog, okay? I always have to get into a place. This is a hack that works for me. It's probably not going to work for you. If ever I'm nervous when I'm talking to the lady folk, I always imagine that I'm talking to a camera. I'm not kidding. This is how I do it. And I can turn on that mode quicker than I can turn on flirty mode. So the moment it'll happen is like if I'm nervous and I'm like, oh, okay, just imagine that it's your YouTube audience, okay? Just imagine it's these subscribers, okay? How you doing? Like I'll just go straight into that mode, and then by the end of it, I wake up and I'm like, "What the hell? I got a number right here. Let's go." I've already told my Olive Garden story. No, it did not go anywhere. But y'all have heard my Olive Garden story. Is the reason why I will never be filmed if I get turned, brother. Okay, I start saying some wild shit if you start getting me with some sangria, you know what I mean? Okay, but brother, yeah, if you're funny, oh my gosh, bro, it's broken. It works insanely well. But the only trade-off is that they'll pick up if you're being disingenuous. That I will give them. They can pick up on you being disingenuous very quickly, and your friends will not like you as much. I'll say this right now. There are people that I'm close with that I can tell I'm like softcore, resented because I'm a little bit funnier than them. And that's not me being like, haha, bro, I'm funnier than you. Like, no, I can't turn it off. Okay, I'm constantly like this. Like, this is literally just me. I can't turn it off. Like, you want me comfortable? Okay, then we're going to be telling jokes. If I'm not, fine, I'll be the quiet guy over here, okay? I'll put myself on safety so you have a chance, brother. But just know, I'm probably going to make her laugh more than you. I'm just going to say that. I probably will. That's not me trying to do anything. I just do it like as a status effect of them being around me. It just happens. I'm putting it in great. Tanning. Yeah, believe it or not, this has to be taught. Yeah, no, if you tan, you tend to look a bit better. It helps with your skin. You get it adds a little bit more depth to your face. You look a little bit more like you're worldly. You probably travel a little bit. Not really, though. You're just going to the nearest tanning booth, and you're getting absolutely flash fried in there. And the truth is, man, it does help. It does. Go in there, tell them, I want you to rotisserie me like a good old chicken from Walmart. Not really, don't say that. They'll make, like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm probably going to be saying something like that, and the very next thing they're going to say is, ooh, and then I'm going to be like, I'm in. But the truth that I'm trying to say here, brother, tanning does help 100%. And the only problem is it does have a range of diminishing returns. Like, I don't put it that highly. I'm putting it in bottom of good, honestly. Like, there's a ceiling for how much it's really going to improve you, but it is good. Dentalcare. Bro, I didn't realize how true this one was, dog. And I'm sorry, like, some of you, like, we got a signal here. And this isn't like something where it's just for dudes and it's just for women. No, this is universal. There have been people that I was talking to that I was like, yeah, we're going good. And then they smile, and it's like, ooh, that's rough. Stop smiling. And then that's the truth. That's the truth, brother. I know I don't have amazing teeth. No, not at all. But like, dude, Let me tell you something right now. There is nothing more humbling than when you're talking to a fine woman right there and you can tell she looks at your teeth. She's like, oh my goodness. Wow, you're looking so great right now. Keep that, brother. My eyes are up here. Nah, they looking at them fangs because they look like they spread diseases, dog. Okay, listen, hit a whitening strip. I like using like a charcoal. I use like a charcoal toothpaste. Love it. Mouthwash, of course. Do a little bit of floss here and there. And honestly, bro, like, for me, it's not. It's more my lower teeth that are kind of messed up, but my top ones are pretty good, and it's good enough for the purposes that I'll be using them for. My brother, okay. And the truth is, man, this one is important. I'm putting it in great. Again, this is a baseline. Like, you got to work on this, but at the same time, we do have to bring it up. Great bone conditioning. Do not do this. Just don't do this, bro. And the truth is, man, this is like further down in the rabbit hole where you're like getting to the point where like Mewing's not working. You've tried the gum that makes your brain bigger, and you start getting to the point that you're grabbing things and just hitting your face with it. Do not do that. Just don't do that. That's such a dumb thing. Don't do that. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that has to be said, but like, no. If somebody tells you that you need to do shin conditioning by causing microfractures, brother, and this is coming from somebody like, brother, if you're doing kickboxing or Muay Thai, you have to do that for your sins, okay? You actually have to break your sin bone over and over and over again in order for you to build up the density to be able to throw kicks as hard as you possibly can. So that principle, yeah, it's true. It'll just cause inflammation. I'm not even going to give you that. It'll cause inflammation. You'll probably get bruised up a little bit. And maybe you'll be able to pick up a girl because you have a bruise. Like, brother, I had a black eye a little bit ago. Bro, I was turning heads. I got some conversation started on that. But at the same time, didn't really go anywhere. Like, I guess in that scenario, like, you look different. But in that, I'm sorry. This is just dumb. It's dumb, dude. Surgical intervention. Let me just tell you something right now, bro. The group of people that I do legitimately feel bad for are my sort kings, bro. Because it is one of the biggest openly discriminated against groups when it comes to anything having to do with being romantic. And let me say this right now. You can hit me with like the anecdotal evidence. I'm talking off just stats and stats alone. Bro, if you are below the height of 5'9", it is way more difficult for you. Brother, I'm 6'1". I had a chick tell me that I'm average. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I would never strike a woman. This was one of those times where I wanted to be like, what did you say? Like, bro, height-flation low-key got so crazy that I was told that 6'1" was average height. And I'm sorry, I've said this multiple times, and I'm so sorry I gotta say this, okay? When a chick talks about, like, I want a man with a dad bod, I need him to be average height. Okay, so 5'11", dad bod is overweight and no muscle, really, okay? Like, that's what the average person looks like. You don't want any of that. And then when it comes to money, and when I mean by money, I mean, like, how much do you think a lot of money is? That's another one that has to be brought up. I'm sorry. But, like, when we're talking about height in particular, bro, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're below the height of 5'9", that's rough. Brother, there's a reason we got leg lengthening surgeries. And the truth is, bro, like, dude, I actually heard a chick say that, like, man, I'm kind of glad that dudes have to go get surgery to make themselves taller because now they know how it feels when we have to get BBLs. Huh? I'm sorry, those are two completely different types of surgeries, okay? One of those is literally, like, borderline horrific and inhumane, how we lengthen your limbs, okay? Like a horror movie. And then you getting a BBL, which you didn't need. I'm sorry, you didn't really need it, honey. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm putting surgical intervention in rare cases. I guess it's needed. But for the most part, just do the rest of these and you'll do fine. And if you're funny dudes tend to be shorter guys. I'm just going to be real here, dog. Sometimes you get both, but that's usually because you come from a history of trauma. That's a different story. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna put it in rare cases. And there you go. Those are Looksmaxxing methods, and if I do believe, and if they work, or how useful they are. If you enjoyed this video, please sort of like, comment, and subscribe. And we're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're doing some status maxing over here. That made me cringe so hard. Or we're going to get to 500,000 before the release of GTA 6. Hit the bell icon to stay notified. We're going to be starting a second channel for like some IRL stuff, a little bit of like some combat sports stuff, some gaming, some streaming. It's going to go hard. I'm happy. And you guys seem to really enjoy that idea. So I will keep you guys updated with what that channel is going to be. We're open to some names like EthanOnEverything. I think it'd be kind of funny. But I'll let you guys know. Hit the so you can check it out on the community page. That's how we're normally going to do it. Okay, with all that out of the way, I will see you all in the next video. Adios, guys.